Hello everyone. In today's lesson, we are going to look at content formatting. But before we start, we'll start by changing the title. So let's call this lesson 1. So if I run my page, just click on the browser icons. If I run my page, you will see the word title has been replaced with lesson 1. So let's move straight to body. So the first thing that you're going to look at is headings. In HTML, there are 6 levels of headings, namely H1, H2, H3 up to H6, whereby the first heading, H1, is a heading that has got large font, while H6 has got the smallest font. So if I want to create a heading H1 in PHP Storm, this is now where code auto-completion is implemented. Just type the word H1 and then you hit tab. So that element is generated for you. So I can type here HTML5 programming. So if I come and refresh my page here, that heading will appear automatically. You noticed that I did not save any changes. It just saved automatically. So that's where the autosave feature is coming in. So if I want to create a heading H2, after the H1, press enter. Just type a heading H2, type the word H2, and then you press tab. So it will automatically generate that element H2. So we'll type here introduction as our title. So if I come and refresh, you notice that this heading H2 is smaller than the H1. So you can do the same on H3, H4, H5, and H6 respectively, so that you can see the sizes, how they look like. The next thing that you're going to look at is paragraphs. So if you want to create a paragraph, we normally use the P tag. So I'll type letter P, then you press tab. So I can type here something like welcome to HTML5. So I'll come to my browser, I refresh here. So you can see this text, welcome to HTML5, appears automatically. So also at some point, you may be required to add content in a web page, but you don't have any, or maybe a client tells you to come up with a prototype of a website. You come up with your own content, but you don't have any content. So how do you go about that? With HTML5, it has provided some dummy text called lorem ipsum, which is Greek. So it enables you to fill your page with dummy text so that you can substitute it later with your actual content. So let's create another paragraph. So I can press enter. I can create another paragraph. You tab, type the word lorem in small letters. If you use any other casing, it will not work. So after typing the word lorem, you hit tab. So it will automatically generate that text. So I can click anywhere at the end here. I press enter so that you can see the other content. So if I come here on my browser and refresh, you will see that my text appears like that. Let's say, for example, I want us to produce a longer paragraph of lorem. Let's say, for example, I want us to duplicate lorem like 5 times. What you do, just type letter P, then you tab, then type lorem times 5. You press tab. So it will populate that text with a span element that creates single spacing between your sentences in your paragraph. So press enter. I come here, I refresh, you will get a longer paragraph. Also, we have this concept of concatenation, where you can combine multiple elements and items at one go. So let's say, for example, I want us to create a paragraph of lorem times 7 in one go. So what you do, after the /p, press enter, type p greater than sign lorem times 7, then you hit tab. So it is going to generate a paragraph of lorem times 7. So if I come and refresh my page here, you will see that it has generated my paragraph of lorem times 7 using concatenation. Now the next element you are going to look at is what we call line breaks. So if you want to create a line break, let's say, for example, you want this text to move to the next line but within the same paragraph. So to create a line break, after this full stop, you space, type BR and hit tab. So that element will be generated. So this is an example of an empty element. BR, it's an example of an empty element. It's an empty element because it has two tags. So if I come and refresh my page here, you will discover that this text will be moved to the next line within the same paragraph. Also, we have what we call the horizontal rule. A horizontal rule is a line. It's a divider that divides your content horizontally within the body. So let's say, for example, I want to space my H1 and H2 using a horizontal rule. So after this H1, press enter, type HR, press tab. So if I come and refresh my page here, you can notice that this line will be generated automatically, and that is the horizontal rule. Otherwise, thank you very much and see you in the next lesson.